Hey, Dwight Clow here, and I have a question for you. What do you see as your most important spiritual gift? When I ask that question, I know some people will immediately go to the practical gifts like giving or helps or hospitality, and those are important. And some will go to ministry gifts like, pastoring, teaching, administration. And that's important too. Some will gravitate toward the flashier gifts like healing or tongues or miracles or prophecy. And they may have their place as well. But the gift, in my mind, that trumps them all is a completely different spiritual gift. It is the gift of your influence. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I think the best and easiest way to explain the gift of your influence is with the Christmas classic movie, It's a Wonderful Life. If you haven't seen that, I do suggest that you look it up and watch it. It's a great movie. Anyway, the main character in the movie, George Bailey, has come to the end of himself. Nothing is going his way. He's very frustrated. He's ready to cash it all in, give it all up, and he tells this angel that's been assigned to him that he wished he had never been born. And so George Bailey has an experience that you and I will probably never have, and that is he gets to see what his life would be like if he had never been born. And so the angel says, all right, you've never been born. So George Bailey goes back into the town where he spent his entire life, and of course nobody recognizes him. His mother, his wife, nobody recognizes him at all. But what he does see is that the town he lives in has a very, very different character. It's a much, much darker town because he had never lived there. And what he finally began to understand is that he, through his life, through the gift of his influence, had prevented great evil and brought about much good. Well, likewise, you have the power, through the gift of your influence, to bring eternal good into many lives and make your world a much better place. I'd like to talk about this gift that you have, the gift of your influence, over the next several videos. And as we unpack this gift, we're going to be talking about several things. Number one, we're going to be talking about 5 amazing possibilities. By 5 amazing possibilities, I mean why your gift of influence is so very important and so very needed. And then we're going to look at your 6 unique qualifications. These are what make you irreplaceable. Did you know that there is no other person in all of human history that is positioned to make the difference that you are positioned to make? And then we'll look at your 7 transforming identities. This is how God has uniquely designed you to be the change agent that your world needs. Then we'll look at your 4 power tools. This is what most people, well, I shouldn't say most people, but many people miss. This is the thing that enables you to deploy your gift of influence. And if you neglect these or forget these, your efforts to use your gift of influence have the potential of falling flat and actually causing more damage and more harm than good. And then we look at your 5 superpowers. I have a family full of writers, and we often talk about superpowers, but the truth of the matter is that you, as a follower of Jesus Christ, do really have superpowers. And I'll show you what they are and how to use them. And then finally we'll wrap up with 6 easy-to-learn kingdom skills. And this will enable you to take your gift of influence to the next level. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for that next video, I'd like to invite you to stop by Kim51.com for a free gift that I have for you. That's my store, Kim51.com, and there's a free gift waiting for you at that store. So, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks a bunch.